So welcome back guys to We Talk Boxing, and this is going to be my final video in regards to tonight's up and coming big show in London, which sees Anthony Joshua versus Robert Helenius in the main event. Now I thought I'd do a little video in regards to the main card, between Anthony Joshua and Robert Helenius, but also about regarding some of the other fights which are taking place on the show itself as well. So one of the first fights that I'm going to talk about is obviously we've got Campbell Hatton. He is currently 12-0 with 5 KOs to his name, and he is going to be taking on a Tom Ansell. I don't know who that is. So he's taking on a Tom Ansell who is currently 10-4. So obviously Tom Ansell has been active. He's had 3 fights this year. This will be his 3rd fight this year. He's had 2 losses with those fights as well. Whilst obviously Campbell Hatton, on the other hand, again, he's been quite active this year. He's already had 3 fights this year with 3 wins to his name. I don't know any of the guys that he's obviously taken on, because obviously they're not really known fighters at the minute. I guess it's just pretty much journeymen and kind of giving him that experience sort of thing to kind of like build himself as a fighter, not kind of live up to his father's name, but also pave a way for his own career in the super light division. So yeah, good luck to Campbell Hatton tonight. Hopefully he gets the win and keep progressing going forward as well. Good talent, good prospect, and hopefully at some point, maybe I'll probably say next summer, we'll probably hopefully see him fight for maybe a British title. I think that'd be quite good for someone of his level. Another fight on the card, we see a Johnny Fisher taking on a Harry Armstrong. Now, Johnny Fisher has been pretty vocal this week in regards to the potential clash with obviously Dillian Whyte versus AJ being cancelled, and said that he would have stepped in last minute just to keep the card running. Which means that, to me, him saying that, he kind of feels that he is up to that level. He is up to that, to that standard. Now, he is 9-0, and his opponent, Harry Armstrong, is 5-1-1. So potentially, I want to see exactly what Johnny Fisher could do in this fight. I think it's time now, for him to, again, continue to put on the displays that he's been putting on, but also get through this fight quite comfortably against this person, Harry Armstrong. They have sparred in the past as well, so it'd be quite good to see what type of performance he could put on. And hopefully at the end of this year, or maybe early next year, maybe try and fight for either an English or a potential British title, because he is up and coming. Now, another fight on the card is Derek Chisora versus Gerald Washington. Now, this fight sees veterans pretty much go up against each other. Is that the right way to kind of say it? Obviously, Gerald Washington is 20 wins with 5 losses on his record and 1 draw. Whilst Derek Chisora is 33 wins and 13 losses on his record. So both guys, ain't new to losing. They have lost some fights on their career path. But it's an interesting matchup, because prior to this fight being announced, I didn't really know that Derek Chisora was training, was looking for a fight, and then this fight just came out the blue, really. So I will have to probably go with maybe a draw or probably a Gerald Washington win for this one, only because I'd probably say that Gerald Washington's probably been a little bit more active, even though the caliber of opponents that he's been in with haven't been as good as what Derek Chisora has been in with. And then you've got probably should be the main card now on the bout, which is Filip Hrgović versus Dempsey McKean. Now, this is a fight which intrigues me, because you've got the mandatory challenger, Filip Hrgović, taking on Dempsey McKean, who is a prospect. McKean is 22-0, whilst obviously Hrgović is 15-0. Now, the winner of this will go into the mandatory position, and look to try and fight against the IBF winner champion versus, Daniel Dubois versus Usyk. So the winner will hopefully look to try and get a fight with that person later on this year. But it's a good clash of styles, and I'd like to pretty much see who kind of goes out there and tries and puts on a good performance, because Hrgovic's last performance wasn't good really. You know what I mean? It's a poor performance, but there were unexceptional circumstances regarding that. Whilst McKean, I haven't seen a lot of him, but again, he talks a good game, so I'd like to see what he has to offer the heavyweight division. And then the main card, which is Anthony Joshua versus Robert Helenius. Now, hats off goes to Robert Helenius stepping in last minute. Fair play to him. He fought last week and he won. But this is a big step up. And the potential winner of this fight will go off against Deontay Wilder either in December or January next year, which is an intriguing one. And I doubt Robert Helenius wants to go in there again with Deontay Wilder after what happened last time. But obviously, most people, even myself, feel that Anthony Joshua will come through this one quite comprehensively. I feel as if I want Anthony Joshua to probably dig deep, you know what I mean, and try not to make it look like a flawless performance. I feel as if, you know what I mean, he needs to probably bite down on his gum shield, be prepared to take 1 or 2 shots just to get in there, get stuck in and land some of his own big shots. I'm looking forward to seeing his uppercut and maybe some hooks for him to kind of let, you know what I mean, just let loose with his arms really, because he's been a bit stiff and really a bit hesitant really in his last few fights. So I really want him to kind of come out of his shell, and that's why I wanted obviously the Dillian Whyte fight to go ahead, which we all know why that's not. So yeah, let's wait and see, and they're my final thoughts. I do feel that Anthony Joshua will win. I feel as if he should get the, you know what I mean, the victory within 6 or 8 rounds max. I can't see it going the distance. But you guys can let me know your thoughts regarding this matchup, as well as the ones that I mentioned as well on the card. Are you looking forward to this event, or are you just looking forward to watching Anthony Joshua fight? As always, guys, please subscribe. Bless.